And now, without further ado, Maltemiller.
Hey everyone, my name is Maltemller and I'm gonna be doing some Hover 2 speedrunning. So this game came out in 2004 in the month of November, and but we're not gonna play on that version exactly. We're gonna play on an older version, which is from 2010, I believe. This is new engine, by the way, so you're gonna see a lot of heavy based on movement because this is what this is mostly based on. So because this is Hover 2 and we have a tradition, we are gonna start from new game, which means the timer does not start yet. It's gonna take a bit before the timer starts. I'll tell when you need to start the timer. But yeah, as I said, this is gonna be on the new engine. So we have a glitch called ABH, which means accelerated back hopping. So in old engine, you could literally look forwards and then jump while holding your forward button, and then you could get speed from that. But they tried to fix that in new engine, which they did, but they didn't check it for when you go backwards. So when you go backwards, the game thinks you're going forwards, so it gives you even more speed because it tries to slow you down. So you're basically getting a lot of speed from that. So that is what you're gonna see throughout this run, and there's gonna be some more things that I won't really tell right now, but I'm just saying, be excited for it. It's gonna be amazing, I promise. Alright, so timer starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing here is train clip, which is basically safe loading a lot. I'm safe loading right now on my key, that's why you're seeing the loading screen right now. So when I go back a little bit, the track behind us gets into our track, which means we can get through this train. Or get out of the train, that means. Then we're gonna hit that slope. And now you can see I'm going forwards instead of backwards, as I explained earlier. I'll explain in a second because we're getting into a cutscene here. And I'm picking up this phone. So so what we're gonna use with this phone is basically something called a NPC teleport. So Bonnie's gonna come through this door now, and then when he goes back, I can do that to him. Basically, he will teleport all the way to where we need to go. And I don't know exactly how it works, but they just get stuck when you put a prop on them, and then the game will teleport them to make them unstuck. It's like a safe way to make sure you don't do what's called soft locking through this game. And soft locking basically means you did something in the game, so you can't proceed further in the game. But like it's not a crash. When you crash, you basically kill the game, so you can't so you need to launch it again to get in. So what you're seeing I'm mostly doing is actually jumping forwards and getting the speed. So I can show that easily. So right now I'm moving my mouse, right, looking all around. If I hold my strafer modification, as it's called, which is a setting in Hover 2, if I hold that down and I move my mouse now, I'm basically moving. Like I'm only moving my mouse right now. That's all you're seeing right now. So if I go a little bit back with it, I gain a little bit speed. So so the game thinks I'm going backwards, but actually I'm looking forwards. So I just press it at the last second before I jump, while leaning the mouse back down on my table, I guess you can say. Yeah. Now we're gonna do a bit of safe loading here, and oh, messed it up. There we go. And that's basically called safe leading. So in console you can have up to, I think it's 255 characters in letters, and if you go over, the game kind of just gets weird from that, and put you in the what would happen if you load the map through console, or if you press new chapter. Oh, then I'm gonna strafe on these stairs here, which is basically holding W and D and looking at a little bit through the wall. And then I just jumped over the combine. And that's gonna do something because we're supposed to go through a bunch of triggers on that map, and we get through one of them that gives us basically God mode, so we can't take damage. So normally you would die here, but because we skipped some of the triggers, we don't. So we're gonna take this prop here and then put it against the tire, and then we're gonna get through it and then clip through this wall because why not? And then get through up here so we get basically what we need to. And now here comes probably the biggest glitch in this game. So what you just saw there with the tires is what we call Bill's Big Thrill. It's found by a guy named Bill the Thrill on Twitch. So a huge shout out to Bill the Thrill for being a completely casual player who just randomly found that glitch. So what it's gonna do is basically every time we crouch now, the game will teleport us back to where we last time standing up when we touch a prop while crouching. So as I just did there, I jumped and then started crouching, and then I put a prop up there, and then the game starts to make me fly again. And I need to get this first try, by the way, because if you're at safe load now, I'm gonna crash. And I think I got the first try.
Just by the way.
Alright. So that was the hardest part about that trick, and if I mess it up, I will have to go all the way back to the place where we started with the paint bucket and the tire. The trick isn't over yet, but we'll see now if I got it or not. So like I said before, you can go for props while crouching, and then you will get teleported back to where you last time stood up, and that was out there. I did that. So I'm gonna put this into the chainsaw trigger, so I hit the chainsaw trigger and this one at the same time. And I'm gonna get up here. Nice! We did it. So we just skipped a huge cutscene there, which is the Red Letter Day cutscene, where you're supposed to talk with Dr. Kleiner and get to Black Mesa East. But we're not doing that. And because I landed up there on the roof, I don't have much health, so I'm gonna play a little bit safer here. Usually I would break this blank here, but I don't think I want to when I have not much health. Okay, I need to do a bit more. There we go. Nice. And then I'm just gonna hit the stairs here and go down. Okay, that didn't go very well. Oh well. It's fine. And now we're gonna do another save delete. So this is exactly what it does. For this chapter, we would just basically, before we found this, press chapter 3 so we get our suit and crowbar. But yeah, when you also skip Red Letter Skip, you also skip getting the HEV suit. And now we're gonna hit a bucket behind us. Not a bucket, but I mean, this is a trash bin. And then get a boost from that. And hitting pallets and slopes in general can lower down your fall damage, so you don't take as much fall damage as you should. But the fact I got that Red Letter Skip first try makes me so happy, because it is such a hard trick to do. And now we're just gonna fly with the train, and I accidentally pressed load while in that loading screen. That was not good. Let me get in there, please. Oh, I can. I know I can. I did it first try. Come on. How did that not work? That should have worked. There we go. Alright, nice. So we just skipped a few more cutscenes there, actually, where you were supposed to talk with a bodyguard. But yeah, all because of we were jumping through that train. Now I'm just gonna get some more ammo, because we're gonna shoot down some barrels soon. So yeah, we're basically stuck in this room now. I guess you can read a few donations now while this is happening.
Well, we do not have any new donations at this time. However, reminder, we do have goals and bid wars. We got the Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition Glitch Exhibition. We're at $130 of $500 on that. We have McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. That one does not yet have any bids. We've got the Pac-Man Championship Edition Visual Style. That one is a rolling bid war. That one currently has no bids on it, so whoever makes that first bid will be setting the stage for everything else to come. So
Very
check
nice.
those out.
So yeah, I've just been basically going through more of the game now with the movement, and now we're going into our first cutscene actually that we cannot skip. So I guess what I could explain now is this category. It's called any percent no Voidclip. So we have a glitch called Voidclip, which I mean kind of explains. So it's a glitch where you basically get stuck with a prop, and then you will safe load a lot to get from, let's say for example, at this map, from the start of this map to the end of it. You would safe load about 300 times or something. It will take, you will save a lot of time in game time, but in real time you would lose a lot. And I mean a lot. It's actually quite boring because you need to save load a lot. So we are doing so we made a category so we don't need to do these voidclips anymore because voidclips are hell boring. And that jump right there on the pallet is literally the hardest jump in the game. Just saying. And also, if you hold shift right before you fall down into the water, you will keep your sprint. And oh, got stuck in the barnacle. We're gonna. Oh yeah, that's also a thing I can say. We're gonna use barnacles later for something. You'll see. It's for a glitch. You'll see it. Oh. And now we're gonna try and get manhack jump, which is super rare, but would be so amazing if we got that through a marathon run. We'll find out now. I did not get that. We have to take the barrel. It's a really hard trick to get that actually. You need to you need the manhacks to line up really well actually, and these were too high. If they were a little bit lower, I could jump on the top of the one on top, and then I would be able to jump again on the manhack, and then I would get in the tunnel without I need the barrel with me. But that's actually relied to RNG. So let's see if I can get through this part. Okay, I hit the fence. Sometimes you can go through this whole thing without need to stop. But yeah, I could say this also. This game is heavily based on movements instead of glitch, like some of the other games. So yeah, so to get a really good time this game, you really need to be good at movement. And you can see I'm also just completely flying everywhere. Like I just hit that slope, spamming my jump key, and when I mean spamming my jump key, I do it on mouse wheel because it's a lot better for a game like Half-Life. So as you also saw there, we don't take the boat at all, the airboat. Who needs the airboat? Am I right? So we're just gonna go through now without the airboat because it's just a little bit faster, like just a little bit. And now we're gonna do another save delete here, so we get back our airboat. So we're gonna put it in a really precise position, like so, and then we're gonna go back. And we're gonna go back into it without hitting the change level trigger. We dodged it, and then we're gonna lean up at this wall or whatever we want to call it, and then just get it in there. And now we have no clip without turning on SVTs or anything. Automatically just got no clip. So I can say this with the airboat, when you go into any vehicles in this game, you basically get no clip automatically from Valve. So if we can delete that, which we did there by the way, while the game still thought we were in the airboat, it basically gives us the no clip. Sadly, we cannot go through change level triggers with that. I'm actually kind of happy with that because if we couldn't, then the whole game would basically be no clip only. So I also just went into a barnacle, as you saw, to stop my no clip. You'll see later what that does. Right now, it's basically just going through boatless as fast as possible. And now I'm hitting the slope. There we go. And try and avoid what do you call it again? Acid? I think it's called acid. I forgot. Oh, the goo. Yeah. And here we have a helicopter we're supposed to fight with. with airboat, but I mean we don't really have an airboat, so I guess the helicopter automatically wins. But I mean we can also just go really fast on the slopes and get all the way here. This tunnel is also super hard, by the way. One of the main reasons people don't run this game, because it's so hard to get through this tunnel. Also, I think I'm gonna point this out. So this might look really fun and easy to do, but yes, it is super fun to do this. I have to admit that, but it is not easy. What all you see here is not easy. This is actually super hard to do. And what I just did there was hitting the water. Water is your best friend when it comes to Hover 2. Basically, if you touch water while you're falling down, you will not get any damage, no matter how deep that water is, I guess you can say. So we're just hitting some more water. And hitting slows. Slows can actually kill you if you go on them not the correct way, I guess you can say. So that is exactly what getting no clip and then hit and go into the barnacle after does. We can now go through walls with a prop, basically. I got those both really first try, but that's not how it usually is. There we go. I got stuck. That's how it usually goes. So now I'm just gonna do something called chili launch here. Oh, it's kind of precise. We need to get really good hops. I think that's gonna work. I think not, actually. Yeah, it's not. So we're gonna load back a bit because the helicopter made us stuck. I really can't get these jumps correctly. Can I please? I don't think it's gonna work. Nah, definitely not. Come on, this should be it. I think the slope is making sure I don't jump there. Yeah, it does. There's also a problem with the slopes. Not only can you stop your fall damage from them, but sometimes when you are on them with speed, you cannot jump. There we go. We got it. Nice. Very nice. So now we are just gonna get down here. So we hit a clip rush there, which is basically invisible wall. And then we're gonna go through another tunnel. This is not the last map of Boulders, but it's really close. It's like the second last map. And we're just gonna go through this whole thing because why not? And you're also you're supposed to have a gun here with the airboat, but yeah, you can see we don't really have that right now. I mean, we don't even have the airboat at all anymore. It's kind of, I think it's in Canals 7. Oh wait, it isn't because we deleted it on purpose to get no clip. I don't want to take that much fall damage because we're gonna use that on Black Mesa East. So we hit this slope here and then gonna hit that slope and get into the change slow trigger. Oh, then I somehow got okay. I somehow got stuck. So we're gonna get here and then hit the slope and then get a boost up here. Then hit here. This is quite low speed, so hopefully I make it up there. No, I don't. So I will need to go all around. I mean, that's fine. It's only like 5 seconds lost. So we're gonna take this barrel with me and go through, and then take this box and break this, and then we're gonna teleport Marshman with that prop. Because as I explained earlier, with NPC teleport, you can just hit the NPCs with a prop, and then they will teleport from one place to another. Yeah. Do we have any donations now?
We do. In fact, we have 3 $5 donations, all going towards Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, the Glitch Exhibition. That is coming up fairly shortly, so there is not a whole lot of time to get in those donations. We are expecting that game to be coming up in about an hour and a half or thereabouts. So we need to get those donations in. We are at 145 of $500 towards it. The 3 donos are from Robert G. And Sarth, who said $5, $5, read this fast. Ori and the Blind, read this fast. Oh, wait, hold on. That's instructions to me. $5 Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition Glitch Exhibition. I'm sorry, I do not read very quickly.
It's fine.
I
Don't worry.
tried. And then another $5 donation from me, also towards that train. Let's get that train going.
Heck yeah. All right, so so basically we're supposed to go down now with Mossman with this elevator, but I don't really want to do that. I don't want to be with Mossman. So I'm gonna get through, and then I'm gonna clip down by walking forward into that barrel, and then just go down the layers instead of taking the elevator. Then I'm gonna go into Mossman's room, which you cannot do normally, but because we have the power of going through walls with a prop, we can do that. So we hit a trigger now that makes it so so this cutscene is gonna be a lot shorter now, if I do this correct as well. So Mossman, so there's a trigger right behind me that I do not want Mossman to get into right now, at least. And then I get in the trigger, but Mossman should not get in the trigger. And then Alice is gonna spawn already now. Normally she would first spawn in like 2 minutes from now, but she already did now, so we just saved about 2 minutes here. Yo, Raid, Pog.
Heck yeah, welcome on in, Raiders.
So this is a bit messed up now, this cutscene. Eli is talking in two different cutscenes, I guess you can say, or dialogues, I don't know exactly. One of those, at least. But he's talking about two different things at once. I don't think doesn't seem very normal. But you know, it's fine. At least we got a bit faster with this cutscene. And now we're just gonna teleport Mossman into a room. And now Eli made something here.
I like how just like bonking the NPCs on the head, like gets things to move quicker. Just like hit him over the head with a book.
Yeah, and then the teleport.
Go faster. Let's go. We got places to be.
There's no time to waste. Alex, I thought you were on watch. So yeah, this is the end of the cutscene. It usually would take like 2 minutes more before she would say this dialogue. And that's all thanks to Mossman didn't get here, and Alex came in really quickly. If Mossman came in here, there was an entire cutscene extra that would be set in place before Alex came out. Yeah, I don't really know what to say right now. There isn't much going on.
Well, we do have another donation.
Ooh, read it.
From Mr. Jerky Jerky, who said, "All aboard the $5 train, choo choo, next station, Ori incentive."
Let's get out of here.
Let's keep it going. Alright. So we're gonna... So we're almost done with this cutscene. Oh yeah, I don't need to teleport. What am I doing? So we're gonna clip through this and then put some barrels down that we're gonna use really soon. It's like a little lineup, I guess you can say, or setup. That's some things we're gonna do really fast soon. So I just put these things, and then I'm gonna block Mossman again. Not Mossman, Alex, I mean. Sorry about the confusion. So if I did this correctly, she's gonna... Okay, she didn't. Normally, sometimes you can get her to, yeah, literally press the buttons on this by just being over there. Didn't get that, sadly. So I'm gonna... I don't really want to get the quarry gun. Usually there's a quarry gun here you need to take. But I don't really want to. It's not really necessary. It is a thing you can do if you want to, obviously, but it's not really a need for it. I mean, you get stuck in props anyway, almost. Because with this, what do you call it again? Where we can go through props now. It's basically something to do with, we have Havoc and Quake, I think it's called. Those two different things. I don't remember which one, but one of them doesn't work very well right now. And that is the reason why we can go through props right now. Because one is about handling the movement and one is about the props. And it's the prop one that doesn't work anymore. And now I need to get the snake boost that I'm currently not getting. There we go. And I hit the roof and I get up here. I hope doesn't work out. Not wrong. Yeah, I think it's Havoc, yeah, because Quake is mostly based on movement. And then we're just gonna Yeah. Ravenholm is supposed to be a really spooky chapter for those who has played Half-Life 2 before, but I would say honestly we skip all the spooky stuff. We're basically nade pushing everywhere. Oh. I need to get up there. No. Oh. Oh. There we go. And then I grab this health there, and then I get up here. Oh, that was really close. I just barely got that. Wow. Alright, and I didn't have much health, so I need to take some more. So now we're gonna do another nade boost. And just yeet into the skies. And then another slow so we don't take fall damage. Lots of zombies, as you can hear. There's a lot of zombies in this chapter. But we're not really fighting any of them. So now I'm gonna try and do something here. And I got that! Oh god, that was so close. Don't mind that. So now we're just gonna teleport down here. And then hold the shift. So we can sprint in the water. Which also means our ox power goes out a lot faster. And then we're gonna take this nade. And get up here. Oh god, okay, that went really fast. That usually doesn't go that fast. But yeah, that was cool. And then we're just gonna... Oh! Not supposed to hit the barrel. Supposed to go through this door. Oh man, that was close. Yeah, you need to be really fast there because there's a sniper, and if he breaks those, what is it, locks or whatever it is, you will get stuck in the locks, and then you won't be able to proceed. So it's quite important you get that really fast. Also, in that car, it just went to... I got an SMG nade, if you saw that, and that's completely random if we get that or not. But we can use it for one thing, and that will be shown later. But now we are in Highway 17, also known as Coast. And basically that chapter is going to be heavily based on movement. So we're going to basically do what's called shark queue, which is basically holding a jump key. So we can swim to the other side of the map and then go through these chapters. Usually you're supposed to take a car here at the start of Highway 17 with that crane. We don't really need it, I think. I mean, it's just roads. We might as well go fast.
Vehicles are way slower than just sprinting.
Yeah. And then you can also just land on slopes, and you won't take any fall damage, as you saw there. Oh. And now it's the last map of the chapter called Highway 17. And then we're gonna get all the way up here. Ooh, there's another good launch. Okay, thankfully I could land on that slope. You also need speed while landing on the slopes before you can actually stop the fall damage. Okay, something... Don't know what happened. Okay. So we'll find out. Oh. So there's a lot of zombies through this tunnel, but we're gonna skip them all. Because why not? Hit this slope. And then hit this slope. That's barely even able to see. I don't even know myself where it is, actually. Hit this slope. And then get to the next map. We're also in sand traps now, by the way, already. It's only been about 20 minutes. I think 25 minutes. Something like that. Oh, that can also happen, what we just got there. That was, what do you call this? Slope stock or something? Something like that. So basically, sometimes there's RNG with slopes that if you jump into them, you just suddenly lose all your speed and you go a completely different direction than you wish to. So now we're going on top of this map because that's just better. And I don't have good speed. I believe I can do this. I can definitely do this. Just give me a minute. That's gonna work. That's way too much. I'm gonna die from fall damage if I took that. That seems good, I think. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's very good. And then more invisible walls here. We're just gonna climb on. And then we're gonna hit that slope. Oh, I fell down. Oh well, we made a save. That didn't take too long, actually. That was pretty good. This is really hard to get up on. Not many people go for it, but it's worth it. It's worth getting that. And then now we are actually through the map, so we have to go back now to the map before we can proceed. So we hit this slope, and then we're gonna get a lot of speed again, and then start sharking again. And we have a nade boost now. We have a nade now, so we can just SMG nade up there and then hit this. Sadly, that didn't happen, but sadly what didn't happen was we didn't get straight into the tunnel with the speed. That can happen sometimes. And if I got that, that would have been so sick. But at least we got that. Hit the slope there and get on the ladder. And now it's now we are done with Crows. That went pretty fast. And now we are in prison, which is kind of like Ravenholm. Oh, kind of like Ravenholm with taking props through walls and just teleport through. So one thing about combines is that if they shoot the box while you're teleporting with that specific box, the box will actually move when they shoot it, so you will get stuck and you will not get through the wall. Alright, and then gonna get up here. That's also a thing, when you are on top of the props now, because of this whole glitch thing here. Oh, I need health. That means that also it will try to drag you down. It will try to make sure that you're falling down. It's really hard to jump on the barrels and props, etc. And health management is also really tight in this game, so I always keep watching my ammo and health, because we need them for all the specific things. That went pretty well. And then usually you were also supposed to fight a antlion in Coast, so you have that I don't know exactly what it is, but like some sort of food for these antlions. Yeah, we don't really have that, but that doesn't mean anything. They're still very friendly towards you and will help you if they need to. They don't really help that much with speedrunning, if I gotta be honest. They mostly just block your way. Bug bait, yeah, exactly, bug bait. And then jump up here, get the prop with us. So now we're getting to a cutscene, a really, really long cutscene. But because of the power of going through walls with props, yeah, we can just skip a little bit of it, just a little bit. It's like a 7-minute cutscene, I think. So we're gonna fall down here on this fan so we don't take fall damage, and then we're gonna place that box there and then just go through it. And then, okay, I was trying to see if I could get a lot of speed and get through that door with the chair. Didn't really work well. Oh well, it's fine. And then we just barely got that. I didn't think that would work, but it did. So I'm happy. And then we're gonna shoot his combine so it doesn't block us. Take those 2 SMG nades because we need them later. Oh, I'm stuck. And then take this prop. Look at a specific angle. That didn't work. That worked. Good. And we didn't take any fall damage from that. Shout out to Markopy for that. And then we're gonna just get through all of this. This is some electricity water, so if you hit that, you're gonna take fall damage. Not fall damage, just damage in general, I mean. Gonna cook a nade here, and then open this door. That was not exactly how I wanted it to go. But it worked, actually. Wow. Okay, interesting. So just take the box and go through the bars, I think it's called. I think we just call them bars. That was also another really long cutscene we just skipped there. We skipped 2 really, really long cutscenes right there, and just did those 2 maps in like a split of a second. So now we're gonna get stuck, like I explained before, but this is not gonna be Voidclip. This is actually just called safe loading. So we're gonna get into a sentry now, and we're gonna pick that up. Why am I here? Okay, I don't have any hard saves for that. Do I have autosave? I really hope I have autosave. I have autosave. Okay, I have autosave. We're gonna try again. That was weird. I don't know what exactly happened there, but we'll try again. If I can jump through this. Gonna make hard saves now just to be sure. So we can just go back to this if we mess it up again. Alright. So we're gonna change it to 30 FPS now so we can get some hype with new save loads into a sentry that is in here. I cannot reach that. There we go. I got it. Cool. And then we're gonna take this, hit this sentry by just going into this glass wall. So what's that gonna do? The combos are gonna get aggressive and already come in now. Usually that's not how it works. Okay. Wait, I'm stuck. Oh. And then we're gonna take this prop here, put it up here. That should work, I think. And then we're gonna kill these two combines. So we only have. Oh, don't kill Eli. Don't kill Eli. I mean that. Good. Okay, I think Eli is in there. Where is he? There he is. So usually these will first spawn after Mossman got into teleporter, and we also have someone named Alex coming here, but he's not here at all. So yeah, it was supposed to take a lot later before they would come, but they already appear now, which is completely normal for us to be running. And hopefully Mossman isn't going to her monitor, keyboard, whatever we call it now. Good, she doesn't. Good. So we're safe for now. So if we kill this combine now, a lot more combines are gonna appear. So we're not gonna kill him, because what's risky here is that if they kill Eli, you softlock this whole thing, and we cannot proceed any further. Oh yeah, I should also explain. Because of this barnacle thing and a no-clip we got earlier, not only can you get through procs, but you don't take any damage from bullets either. So their bullets are just going straight through me, and I'm not taking any damage. I can only take damage from goo and what's it called, grenades. All right. So it needs to flash like 2 red. It needs to do like 2 red flashes, and then we can take that off, and then it's gonna just work fine. Yeah. Do we have any more donations?
We do. From Devio XS, we have a quintuple $5 donation towards the Ori Glitch exhibition. Thank you for the $25, and also that brings us to 175 of the 500 needed. So we still have another 325 to go. And again, that exhibition will be coming up in about an hour and some change. So get those donations in, please.
I believe. Alright, so now that thing is coming down. And then it's our turn to ride that teleporter, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna take a lot of health now, because we're gonna do a lot of nade boost in City 17. And just to be safe, I'm gonna kill this guy. Sorry. And because we always get stuck with props now, because of quick clip. Oh. What? Something's happening. Can I get up, please? Okay, I'm gonna try again. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but try again. What is going on? Come on, get it. I can do this.
Sometimes the game likes to be uncooperative.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, sadly. Oh well, that's fine. We got it. I'm happy. But yeah, this whole glitch with getting no clip and then getting into the barnacle, so that makes it so we can go through walls with props. That's basically called quick clip, which is what we did. But yeah, because of quick clip, we cannot ride the teleporter, sadly. So we have to get up there in the trigger. And now we just use an energy ball so we can go through that. So that may not have looked much what I just did there, but it actually skipped quite a long cutscene, a 2-minute cutscene, or something. And I'm gonna take this prop with me and get here, so we can get through this wall. Usually you would have dog here to talk with, but and he will do some things for you, but yeah, we just don't. We have props and nade boost. We can just use that instead to get through a bit faster, just a tiny bit. And now we're gonna hit this slope and get up here. Ooh, okay. Not going well with these nade boosts today. Okay, I don't have any more SG nades. Not SG nades, I mean hand grenades. Usually we should have more hand grenades at this point, but I don't. And that's kind of related on RNG, depending on if the combos are giving you hand grenades or not. So I need to go into that room to get some extra hand grenades. But hey, I mean, it's also safe. It gives you more health and armor. More nade boost. Like so. Then get here. First percent. Gordon Freeman in the fresh, or rather in the fursuit.
Gordon Freeman makes it to FWA.
What would Gordon's persona be?
That's a good question.
Anyway.
I'm saying goat.
So
I don't know why. It just feels right.
Which one you said?
I said goat.
Goat.
I don't have a good reason for it. It just feels right.
I mean, sure. Goats are great too.
Maybe it's all the jumping.
Could also be a bunny.
True.
Anyway, so what you just saw there, what I did with that box before, that also skipped like a huge combat scene we have here that we don't really want to do either. And then we're gonna go through this section. There's like you need to go through some stuff here with Alex. We just don't really want to. It takes a bit too long, if I gotta be honest. And then we're gonna get down here into the next map. Also, I seem to go one of the maps before. Nice. And this is a pretty. This one is probably the worst to clip with, but we're gonna do it anyway. Hopefully soon. There we go. Good try. That's amazing. And now we're gonna do some fence boost. Usually we would take a barrel and use that instead, but we don't. Here, this is also a big part of the game that takes a long time. This is pretty precise. Come on. Nice. Got it. And then we SMG nade boost up here to hit a trigger that opens the store. That didn't take too long actually. And then now we're gonna fly in the skies again, and I need a better boost than that. Whoa! Okay, I didn't mean that high, but I mean, sure, this can work. Just watch this. There we go. So for some reason with some walls, you can hold W on them, and then you will get what we call wall stuck. I think it's called wall bug. So you basically get stuck in the wall. Okay, I didn't line up that correctly. There we go. I mean, I just got a bit shocked with what happened before, where we got so much high and we just got wall bug and then we didn't take damage. And oh yeah, when boxes are moving, you will just get stuck when you try to clip with them. So they need to stay completely still to be able to do it. That's the thing in old. That's one good thing about old engine. In old engine, you can basically clip through every prop. It's really rare you get stuck in them. It's not the same in new engine. In new engine, you get stuck in them really easily. And now we're just gonna. Okay, accidentally switch to SMG, but that's fine. I meant to shoot those boxes down with the RPG. We're almost actually done with this game. It's actually gone really well actually. So we're gonna hit the slope and hit that tire, which is like a slope also. Then get down here, get some more health and armor. And then get up this dumpster, and then up here. And then this guy is gonna try and block us, but we're just gonna run through him because why not? And there you saw an example. I got stuck because it was moving. Oh. So here's another cutscene with Barney and Dog, but nah, just a bit too lazy. Don't really want to watch it. I'm just gonna go straight through.
Sorry, dog. No pets today.
No pets today. So now we're gonna do this. We're gonna hit this and then go down. So yeah, we hit a slope there that starts off fall damage. It's really hard to do, but it's really nice when you get it. So now we're getting to a Citadel 2 skip, which is Citadel 2 is basically a really, really long part ride. But we can skip that by taking a what I call scanner, yeah, scanner, and then do a nade boost. Oh, I believe. There we go. Then we're gonna do a few sailors here as a way to try and get the pod to get out the way so we can like nade boost. And then do more sailors to get rid of the right way, but it doesn't always work for me. That didn't work, that's fine. But as long as the pod is on the other side, it is good. And then we just take this RPG and nade through. Usually you're supposed to ride a big pod here, but we just don't. Okay, I need to load that. There we go, and then this is really dark, by the way. This whole thing, it's really hard to see. And then, oh god, that was not a great launch. Yeah, this is not a very great launch. How much health do I have? 35. Not very good. Could have been better. As long as we get this within the first few tries, we're good. So we need to do that basically, and then SG nade up here. No, I had it. No. Oh no. Okay, we try again. We can do it. I believe. Yay! There we go. And then we're gonna get on this rail thing. Jump on this rail thing and then hit the slope up here to get up there. Oh, there we go. Okay, so even with those mistakes, I still saved like 2 minutes compared to taking the pod. The pod is ridiculously slow. So now we're gonna do a little setup here. We're gonna stand here and then look here. And then we can pick up all these weapons except the credit gun. If we pick up the credit gun, we will not have the orange. We will not have the blue one as we're getting now. So if you don't know what the blue one does, basically, not only can you pick up procs with it, but you can also kill combines with it. Because usually when you're here now, you're not supposed to have any weapons. You're only supposed to have this weapon I'm holding right now, which is called the credit gun. Oh yeah, there's a thing the credit gun always says. Soup.
What kind of soup, though?
What soup? Yeah, that's a good question.
A mystery for the ages.
And then we got something called orb launch right there, where we take the monitor, put it down, and then we take an orb under it, and then we're just gonna launch in the air and skip a huge elevator cutscene here. So yeah, we skip a lot of cutscenes in general, so there's basically no spoilers in this game, honestly. And here you're supposed to ride a pod now, so that's also what we're gonna do, but we don't want to take the one in front of us, so we're gonna take the one that's like the first away from us by SNG nading up there. So now we're basically in a 6-minute cutscene, and that was almost the entire game. We only have 301 as the last map to do, and that one's relatively short. You'll see why. So yeah, that was most of the game. Only 5 minutes left or something, and then we're done. Do we have any donations?
We do not have any new donations. However,
Aw.
however, I do remind us. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, the Glitch Exhibition. We are at 175 of $500. We had a $5 donation train going for a little while. Let's see if we can get that started back up because that is set to start in about 50 minutes or so. So
Ooh.
there's not much time left, but there's enough time for us to still meet the incentive. So let's see if we can get that $5 donation train started back up.
Heck yeah.
And we also have McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. That's a little bit later. And we also have a bid war for the Pac-Man visual style.
Very nice. Okay, so Flat City, as you can see here, and we are in Citadel now, a really, really tall building. Yeah, I don't know really much to say. I was thinking, does anyone have any questions in chat? Also, if you guys want to know what game time's gonna be, I'm approximately gonna get around a 49-minute run, which is about 5 minutes slower than World Record, but you know, I haven't played this for quite a bit, so I'm fine with that. I think it's pretty good for like what do you call that? A D-Rust? Yeah. And then we have Marksman here.
If this is what derusting looks like.
Sorta, I guess. Because I haven't been running for like a few weeks at this point. I've been really busy with school. Yeah. But yeah, it's soft 54. In real time, it's most likely gonna be around 55 minutes. While in game time, it's gonna be around 49 minutes. Didn't take the clip thing with the boat, and I seem to take more damage in the goo than you did. No, you still with quick clip or without quick clip, you still take the same amount of damage with goo. It could be something to do with the amount of speed you get through the tunnel. Because if you don't get much, you're obviously gonna take more damage. But if you get a lot more speed in the tunnel with all the goo, you take less damage. So one thing I will say is that with this quick clip thing, we have that was discovered around late 2018. Before that, we basically used the glitch that is called Voidclipping with safe loading from point A to point B for minutes straight. We did that a lot of places, and people really didn't like the runs back then because it was all about safe loading all the time. It wasn't as much based on movement as it is now. So so when that glitch got discovered and we found out we can stop void clips now, a lot of people started to come back into this game in 2019, especially after Wait Zone. Shout out to Wait Zone, by the way. A really nice friend, and who has helped a lot with the routing for this game after Quick Clip got found, and also trying to compete with me. But yeah, this is basically the last cutscene, and in about a minute or something from now, we are gonna be able to move. We're gonna get out of this part, so we can finish this game. But yeah, this is the last map and last chapter, and it's called Dark Energy. Also good host. Mark, please. Half-Life, Full Life Consequences run. I don't really get that. I don't understand.
It's a video. It's funny. You should watch it sometime.
Okay, I actually haven't watched it. I'll do that.
Yeah, it's somebody's Gmod video.
Sounds interesting. But yeah, so without Quick Clip, this game would probably not as well optimized as it is now. And back then, runs were not in the 45 minutes mark as it is now for world record. Now it's back then it was like 1 hour and 10 minutes, and real time was not like 5 minutes difference. It was like 30 minutes difference. It was like 1 hour and 40 minutes of real time. So yeah. So yeah, shouts to Rama or Jared. I forgot which one of those found it. I'll just give them both a shout because they've been so much in the community. Shouts to Rama and Jared for finding that glitch. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna do some save loads now, despite we're getting out of the pod now, and you'll see what's gonna happen. I need to do 15 save loads here, 14, 15, then the Wi-Fi is gonna come there, 1. So now we're gonna do 15 save loads more, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And if I did that correctly, yeah, I did it correctly. We have deleted the pod and we have no clip again. And then we're gonna take this credit gun. I'm just waiting a little bit because there's a way to make this a tiny bit faster. And then we're gonna put these energy balls in this thing and finish the game. Timer doesn't need to stop yet. There's still a little bit more to go. Just wait. Go. We'll get out of here. Maybe we still have time, and timer stops now. There we go. So yeah, GG. Game time was, for me, on live stream, it was 49 minutes and 50 seconds, so about 5 minutes lower than world record. But yeah, shouts to Source Runs for making so many segment runs of this game, etc. And shouts to Wazon and Maxon for playing this game a lot, just like me, and finding a lot of new glitches and routes for this. Also, a huge shout out to Cease for finding many small optimizations for this game, so we got a lot faster. Oh, let me get up here because we want to see Alex. Is Alex up? Oh, she's down there. That's not normal. Usually she's up there. Can I make it so we can see her face? Ah, sadly. But yeah, also G-Man lost his head for some reason, but yeah. That was Offlet 2. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching.
That was wild.
But yeah, if you want to speedrun this game, you can always check Sourcerun's Discord. I think you can find that in on speedrun.com/HL2. But yeah, thank you all very much for being here, and I hope to see more runners of this game because this game is underrated. It's such a great game to speedrun. You should give it a try.
Thank you so much for showing us. That was amazing.
You're welcome.
All right, that was Maltemiller, everybody. World record holder in that category for Half-Life 2.